Every year we have all these different goals, but a lot of times we do not take action on them. Because of this, I have planned to do a challenge every single month this year. Later on, I will tell you all of the challenges I will do this year. In this past month, I have walked 10,000 steps every single day or almost every single day because sometimes that happens, and for example, I got sick. But 10,000 steps is no magical number, but I choose it because it is a challenge, but still something that I can do daily that doesn't exhaust me so much that I cannot do it the next day.
Okay, this is maybe weird, but to motivate myself to go on this hike, because it's only like 12,000 steps, I made myself a mocktail.
I've been struggling a lot mentally in the last few months, and I can say that this challenge helped with it. Did my problems magically disappear? Absolutely not. But I know now that the past month would have been a lot
Go for
harder
it. So sometimes you
if I
just have
hadn't
to
done this
be
challenge.
creative
When I got
on
sick,
how
I
to
thought that I failed this
achieve the
challenge
habit
because
or
I
the
didn't
goal.
walk 10,000 steps one day, or more than one day, but that's not that important. But actually, this is exactly why I didn't fail. I chose to listen to my body. And that's the most important thing that I've learned after this challenge.
Do not think that I will have like I at the end of at the end of last year, beginning of this year, I said I'm gonna walk 10,000 steps every single day now, and now that I've done it for a month, I do not think this is actually what I want to achieve, because some days it was not really like, after a few days I was just so tired of taking walks that most of the time I just went to the gym to go on a treadmill and read a book while I'm doing these steps. And I just kind of lost my love for going on walks and all that, because I love going on walks. So I don't think I will focus so much about 10,000 steps, like the number. As I said, it's not a like research based number, but I will more focus on like going on one walk every single day. And if that walk is on a treadmill, that is great, that's fine. But it is more about like doing the habit of like doing one thing, and it doesn't matter like how long. Like, I think I will say like probably like 15 or 20 minutes, like the minimum that I should do. But you know, because I do not want to have to resent movement, to resent all that, because I've been there, I've done that in the past, and I do not want this. And that's why I will not do 10,000 steps every single day now for the rest of my life. And yeah, because of that, it just I'm really glad that I did this challenge, because I was always, forever, I was so fixated on this number. And now I'm just like, okay, I just wanted to talk about this, because I think a lot of people, it's like the New Year's, everyone is like, a lot of people, not everyone, but like a lot of people like, oh, I want to lose weight and all these things. Someone that right now is losing weight and is coming to, is getting closer to her goal weight that I always thought about as my goal weight, because I weighed that when I was 15 before COVID hit, and I was really fit back then. In 2018, 2019, I was really, really fit. So yeah, I'm right now, I'm like 4 kilos away from that instead of 7 kilos away on the goal weight. And let me tell you, having your perfect weight, or getting like your goal weight will not make you happy. Like, because as someone that I tried to lose weight, I tried to gain weight. I was really insecure at like about my body, about my weight, and all these things, and also muscles and not muscles and all these things. Let me tell you, you will not be happy if you have your goal weight, your goal body, the perfect body. Because I had the perfect body in 2018, 2019. I was 13 and 14 years old, and I was restricted. I worked out a ton. Like I worked out 5 times a week, or sometimes even more, and that was really intense. I went to kickboxing, I think to 4 kickboxing classes, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing 10,000 steps and like all these things, and I was restricted a lot. So I had a six-pack almost. And as a girl, that's really hard to do. And I do not say that it wasn't healthy at all. And now that I started going to gym more regularly, like in 2022, like October 2022 or so. And yeah, since that I tried to gain weight, trying to gain muscle. I tried to lose weight, like fat. I bulked, I cut it, you know. But what I actually want to say with this is, you will not be happy when you have your perfect weight or whatever, because a lot of times, the times where I had the perfect body in whatever form I wanted it, I was the most unhappiest, I was the most unhealthy ever. And this number is not that important thing. This number is just a measurement of how to do it. And I think, especially as someone that wears an Apple Watch, and I've been, especially when I first got it, I was really addicted to like closing my rings and all of that. And when I first stopped doing that, it felt so bad, and I felt so horrible for not doing that. And it's just, yeah. And I'm just so glad that I realized that I can go away from tracking every single thing, because on the one hand, I love my Apple Watch, I love tracking all of these things, but I do not want to track every single thing in my life forever. I do not want to be 80 years old and still wearing my Apple Watch to see how many steps I get in, to do whatever, like to like, oh, I have to close my rings or all of that. Because at some point, and I'm at this point where I just want to live my life. And this is a huge thing that I've just realized that I just realized in the last few months, is that I know a lot of science things about what is healthy, what's not healthy, and I was always like, oh, I just want to do the healthy things. And I also had times where I just did the unhealthy thing, and there was not really a balance there. And one thing is that I want to do now, while I'm embarking on this new season of my life, is just finding a balance with a lot of things. So finding balance with working out, finding balance with my relationship with food, relationship with alcohol. And yes, alcohol is a poison, and I don't need to drink alcohol anymore to have fun. I have a really and I have a really complicated relationship with alcohol, because on the one hand, but this is a whole other subject. But what I want to do is now I want to find a balance with everything, with health related things. And why I'm talking about this right now in this video is because, yes, taking 1,000 steps every single day is great, and doing all that, but if there's not a balance, it is still not healthy, even if you do a healthy thing. And this is like a whole thing that I needed to realize, because I've been focused on my health and all of these things for a really long time, and right now I'm struggling with my health. I am really struggling with my mental and physical health right now. And because of that, like on the one hand, I'm like, yes, I want to still work on my health and do all these things, but also I do not want to lose sight of what's really important, and I do not want to lose sight of having fun, of enjoying time with people and not feeling guilty about the food I consume or missing a workout or all of these things. Because at the end of the day, the things that you do that make you feel alive are the things that are actually important. And I do not say, oh, you should like abandon every health thing and whatever, because that is not true, because then you cannot do the things that make you feel alive. But also, you shouldn't be so focused on your health and working out all that that you lose sight of what makes you feel alive and what makes you want to live. And I think this is what I want to give you after this challenge, because this is the important thing. And maybe when you are saying like, oh, this 18-year-old, almost 19, like I'm turning 19 in like 3 days. So, but I'm still 18. So this 18-year-old thinks that she's so great or she knows everything. No, I do not know anything. You know, but this is the things that I've realized. And yes, of course, I'm gonna change my mind. And if I'm watching this video and hearing these things, in a few years, I'm gonna be like, oh, she thought she knew everything. Obviously, I don't. But this is just what my opinion is right now, from what I experience in my life. And I think this is what you need to realize, that people can change their mind and people can change. And this is exactly what I'm doing. I'm changing every single day and every single month. And doing these challenges changes me. And this is why I'm doing them. So, yeah, I hope you like it. My next challenge is that I'm actually doing right now, because I'm filming this on the 1st of February. I'm time tracking every single day for the whole month of February. And yes, it is, I have never time tracked. I have time blocked, I have done all these different things, but I have never time tracked, so that's really interesting. Yeah, this month's gonna be really interesting, so if you want to come along on this journey, that's great. You don't have to do this for a whole month, you can just do it for a week or for a day or whatever, or weekend, whatever you want, but this is just what I'm doing for February. In March, I'm just gonna tell you all the things that I've planned. It can be that I will change these things, but this is what I have planned right now for the challenges of this year. Because as I said, I'm doing a challenge every single month of this year. So in March, I will be coding daily, because one of my goals is that I want to learn how to code and can like speak one coding language, because I find it really interesting, and I know a lot of people that can do that, but I can't do it, and I find it really interesting. So learning something new. In April, I will be meditating daily, because that should help with my mental health and all of that, because as I said, I'm really struggling right now. So I'm doing that in April. In May, I'm gonna eat one serving of fruit and vegetables every single day. And maybe this for you is not hard, but for me it is. And you can like change this challenge in any way that you want. In June, I'm gonna be waking up at 5 a.m. for the entire month. Yeah. We will see how that will go. I don't know what I will be doing in June. So that's gonna be interesting. Maybe I will change it if whatever job I'm working on, whatever I'm doing. But that's the plan right now. July, it's gonna be the month of daily vlogging and editing because I am not that good with all of that right now, but I want to become better, so that's what I'm doing it. In August, I'm gonna do 30 minutes of no distraction time for the whole month, every single day. And what I mean with that is not listening to music, podcast, whatever, not watching anything. I can not reading, also reading doesn't count. So that means just like sitting in silence. I can be meditating in that silence, I can daydream, I can think about things, I can journal, but that's it. Yeah, eating also doesn't count. Like I can't do anything. And working out doesn't count for that. In September, because I will be living in a new country at that point, my goal is to speak, like my challenge is to speak to a stranger every single day. And that means people at my university, people in like the supermarket or whatever. Like this just counts, okay? And just small talk can be it. October, I want to write a creative story or creative scene every single day because I haven't done that in forever and I really like it, and I think it will be really helpful because at that point I will be in my first exam season in university, and just in creative art that will be great. In November, I will write and give people daily thank you cards, and this just means to like strangers or like friends that I made, or maybe texting my friends that I have here, that I'm grateful for them or whatever. Yeah, to just show people that I appreciate them at this point. And yeah, in December I will be stretching daily because at this point it will be a hectic and stressful time. So we are doing that. So these are the challenges that I will be doing every single month. If you want to participate in them, that's great. And yeah, I will be probably on social media, like on, I think on Instagram I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna post stories and all that to follow these challenges. And yes, so that's great. I will see you in my next video. I think that's gonna be a reading vlog, or it's gonna be my birthday vlog. I'm not completely sure right now, but yeah, I will see you next time.